Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Old Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today we're checking out Snowtopia, which is a lovely little, I guess, snowy ski resort management style game. We're gonna jump into things in a second and see what we've got going on, and as ever I'll do my very best to explain what the heck is happening. But perhaps, I guess, like straight from the outset, I should probably say this may be tax against the grain with regards to the regular sort of bread and butter stuff that I cover on the channel, and that is because I'm not necessarily sure that I can heartily recommend Snowtopia to you, dear viewer, at this specific time. The game has just launched into full release, hence why we're checking it out. However, it's not exactly been particularly well received for a couple of reasons, which we will talk about after we jump into things. But for now, let's get going and let's get started and let's start building the resort of our dreams. Right, so this is us. This is the map that we will be playing on. Can I just be honest? I flippin' love the way that this game looks. I really, really do. As ever, as I say, I will try my very best to explain what the heck is happening. We have, across the map, we've got a couple of, I think they're called ski entrance areas, snow areas, whatever the case. These are where our visitors turn up. These are the visitor center areas, and we got a couple of these actually. I think we've got what, 4 across this map, which is nice. We're going to be starting in this area, but we can expand into all 4 over the course of time, which is in fact what we might end up doing. Now, what is the main objective of this game? Well, I'll tell you what the main objective of this game is. It is to raise our reputation. Raising reputation means that you unlock a whole bunch of stuff, and it means that we can have more fun, which is great. In order to increase reputation, we need to make skiers happy, and we also need to make sure that they feel safe. Skier feedback, basically, is linked to the quality of slopes and the access to different types of slopes that we have. The sense of safety is tied to the slope condition, ski patrol efficiency, and also the ski lift condition, which is kind of interesting too. Now, what have we got here? Well, we've got the ability to build slopes. We've got narrow, intermediate, and large slopes. Intermediate slopes is a terrible name for a slope because this is actually the width of a slope as opposed to the difficulty of the slope, which we'll get to in just a second. We've got the ability to build a whole bunch of different chairlifts. Now, again, this is very, very important because each and every different chairlift has got a bunch of different stats. For example, how many people it takes to run, what is the maximum length, the maximum gradient, that is to say, you know, how steep a hill can the lifts go up, and also how many people can they take at a time. At the moment, the only capability that we have to get 2 people up a mountain at the same time, a 2-person fixed grift chairlift. That's it. That's all that we have. Although we will have the ability to unlock research stuff in just a bit. We've also got some maintenance buildings, which we're going to plop down. The only one that we've currently got down is the Builder's Lodge, the Ski Patrol Lodge, the Snow Groomer Hangar, and the Mechanics Workshop are all things that we're going to get shortly. We've also got a couple of services, which is nice, and then we've got the opportunity to decorate a little bit and raise the appeal of our ski slopes, which is cool. Research we can't actually look at yet. No, not until we get reputation level 1, which is going to be our primary short-term objective. We're going to be trying to accomplish that, and hopefully managing to get that done fairly easily. Right, so another thing to note just before we get started properly, I guess, is that we have this weird economy that doesn't actually run on cash. It runs on volunteers. So we don't actually pay anyone to run any of our lifts or run any of our services, which is perhaps a little bit strange, but it just means that we need to be a little bit careful about assigning people to different things. So for example, we've got 10 volunteers at the moment. 8 are unassigned. We're about to get another one. We've just gone up to 11 volunteers. And we've got two volunteers working at the Builder's Lodge. Anyway, let's get to the fun stuff. Let's see if we can try and get ourselves some ski lift action. I think we want to start with a nice long ski lift all the way out to about here. Now, the objective of this is going to be twofold. We're going to get it built, which is obviously going to see our, all these things are going to light up, which is going to be nice, or at least they will soon because we're going to start getting visitors. We're going to get a lift, and also we're going to hopefully design ourselves some slopes. So as long as we've got, I guess, like a general area connected here, like this, like so, then we should theoretically have the ability to transmit skiers wherever. There's no such thing as a snowboarder apparently in this game, but there we go. Anyway, right, what we need to do is we need to get ourselves a slope. Now, we can design 4 different types of slopes. We can get green, blue, red, or black. Now, it's just that simple. Green is the least difficult, the beginner level slope, all the way up to black, which is the most difficult. We can also get like thick. We can get thick slopes, which is kind of what I'm trying to do. Now, what I think we want to try and do is we want to try and create a very, very gentle, nice green slope. Now, if we want to create a green slope, then what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and go down the hill kind of gently, kind of like this. Maybe some turns, in around like so. But, for the most part, we're going to try and avoid blue wherever possible, and we're just going to try and get ourselves a pretty nice green slope. Now, if we're able to, then it would be great to get like maybe, I don't know, like a little branching section over here. I mean, we could create, a little bit of extra steep action. I mean, there's not really enough latitude to do that in this specific area, but you get what I'm trying to say. Ooh, look at this. We've actually just had our first skiers, and I gotta be honest, that's a heck of a lot of skiers to immediately be starting with. That is a lot of skiers. Now, different skiers want different things. It's only rational that would be the case. We can actually have a little look. We've got different ski profiles here. We've got snow-struck lovers. They've mastered the basics. They understand what's going on, and they want to ski on blue slopes. We've got sport club kids. I'm faster than lightning. Catch me if you can. It's just that simple. These are intermediate skiers, and we've also got new fallen snow. Now, you might notice that everybody queuing up for this. There we go. We unpause because again, there's no real reason not to unpause. Everybody queuing up for this specific lift is wanting to go on a green slope. That is because this is the green slope area. Now, if we wanted to maybe get another lift, I think that's a pretty good idea. Getting another lift, actually. Again, I think using the 2-person fixed chairlift is probably the best, but we've got to be careful because, yeah, like, I'm not really sure. 35 degrees gradient sounds like a lot, but I mean, we're going to need to get up some of these really, really, really big peaks if we want to try and get ourselves, some really black, nasty, difficult runs, which is exactly what we're going to try and do. Now, I think I would like to create quite a large blue run here. That's the objective of this mission. Now, we don't have to do something like this, but I tell you what, I think we can be really, really happy with the quality of that run there. So that's going to sort out our blue demand, which is great. And then I think we're going to get yet another lift. Perhaps to somewhere else if we can, although I'm beginning to maybe think that this is going to be a bit of an impossibility. Yeah, this is looking a little bit steep in some places. Oh, that did look possible. That looks like it could be, a red run right there. Ooh, okay, right. So again, as long as we, we're pretty tough on, the quality of the run, I don't think that this is particularly problematic at all. Look at that. That's actually really, really decent. So even if we have like a little bit of green or a little bit of blue there, it's still obviously like a predominantly red run. Now, this gets us to, another conversation about perceived versus real quality. And we can actually have a little look. So we can signpost the runs to basically say, do we want to signpost these as green? Are they actually properly green? This one, for example, is not. That slope 3, which we literally just designed. That is obviously, it's not suitable if that is signposted as green, but that'll change, no doubt about it. Right. Yeah, a lot of people are complaining about a lot of different things. That is okay. We will fix that very, very shortly. And look at that. Like a swarm, everybody is going to go and start on the red run. Everybody's going to queue up, and we've maxed out our queue pretty much already. Okay, so that's the basics sort of dealt with, I guess, which is kind of nice. We've got some really, really, really decent runs. Now what we need to think about, for example, is safety. We have no possible way of providing safety. Appeal is pretty low in a couple of places, but it's actually okay. We'll leave the mood up there because that's kind of relevant, sort of shows at a glance what we need to try and solve. And we will try and fix that. I need to be really, really careful about where I place different things because we can chain different lifts together. For example, we can have a one-person fixed tow to, you know, go up this slope if, for example, the gradient was a little bit less. But this is prime real estate, like right in the middle here. And we need to be really, really careful about what we end up putting and where we end up putting it. Let's get some services down, you know, I think, or let's get some maintenance, should I say, down. A ski patrol lodge. A ski patrol lodge will cover... A ski patrol lodge will cover, like, the vast bulk of everything that we have. So let's put the ski patrol lodge literally right over there. That's fine. We're obviously going to need more volunteers for that as well. That's fine. Let's also get a snow groomer hangar. Let's put that down. That's a fine location, actually. Chaining services together like so is totally, totally, totally okay. We're going to start to see our reputation really, really take off. Sense of safety at the moment is quite high. Skier feedback is quite low, but we will hopefully get a little bit of a reassessment happening kind of soon, which is kind of nice. We've obviously also not used up all of our volunteers yet, which is great. Very, very happy with that. People are still complaining about a couple of different things. People are complaining that they don't have much juice left. That's fine. If we have a little click on somebody, we can see the sport club kids. They don't have any protection, so their basic needs aren't being met. Protection, by the way, comes from the ski patrol lodge. I do indeed believe. So hopefully, that is going to increase the quality of our protection. Also, ski lift waiting for a mechanic. That's not a good sign. Let's get ourselves a mechanic's workshop. And yeah, let's put it over there. Totally, totally fine. Very, very happy to do that. That leaves us with a couple of volunteers spare. That's fine. We can actually change our volunteer allocation. If we go into volunteers here, we can adjust minimum staff size. We can adjust, you know, prioritization, you know, maybe mechanics. We want mechanics to be higher than lifts. I don't know. We could. I don't particularly care about doing that because I'm hopefully going to try and be very, very calm and very, very chill about expanding my workforce, and you know, hopefully we're not gonna bite off too much more than we can chew. Visitors are looking good. Obviously, there's still a lot of complaints. A lot of people are complaining that they don't have food or any of the services. Let's go and sort that out, shall we? We'll get the soup bar. That's going to increase food. We'll get the high altitude kiosk. That's going to increase rest. And we're going to get the sunglasses shop, which is going to increase protection. Oh, maybe I misspoke. Maybe the ski patrol lodge doesn't actually increase protection. It increases security as opposed to protection. There you go. My bad. Right, let's get a couple of buildings in the middle here. Again, I'm not super in love with the fact that we are using up this prime real estate, but I think a nice little triangle here. Sure, that's kind of nice. And then let's maybe also see if we can get some, you know, decorative bits and bobs around. A picnic bench, sure. You know, a couple of rogue picnic benches I don't think necessarily too bad. The appeal over in this area is absolutely appalling. So maybe let's see if we can try and fix that up. Bird roost. I feel like this is going to be a secret little way to raise our appeal. There we go. Okay, again, because there's no cost, there's no real downside for doing this. There we go. To be honest, I should probably just spam these down as much as I possibly can, but either way, it doesn't particularly matter. Right, so we have got... I think we've maxed out all of our volunteers. Yeah, we've maxed out all of our volunteers, which is fine. That's exactly where we want to be. Very, very okay with this. What are you saying? You want to ski on 2 different green slopes. Well, we don't actually have any other green slopes at this moment in time. So I think what we should probably try and do is work on increasing the different types of slopes, because slopes do not require any additional volunteers. It's just the volunteers needed to man the lifts. Anyway, right, green slope. Can we go under there? We can, actually. That's quite nice. Have I actually created a really nice run accidentally here? A really nice, good quality green run? You know, I only think I've gone and done it. It's a little bit narrow, which is fine. But to be honest, I'm not really anticipating that there's going to be too many issues. Right. Okay, let's wait until that is built. That is going to satisfy, I hope, a whole bunch of demand. Is, yeah, 2 different red slopes, ski 750 meters of red slope. Yeah, so we'll need to get a second green and a second red as well. Now, the fact of the matter is that I have segmented this in such a way that we have one sort of blue area and one green area and one red area. That won't always necessarily be the case. It just so happens that it is now. But I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it not being as well. Again, as I've already mentioned, we can also quite comfortably merge into the existing route there. I mean, that is like absolutely categorically, you know, that's a categorically blue slope. It merges onto an existing blue slope. No issues with that at all. Let's also have a little look at getting another red slope, although this is going to perhaps be a little bit more problematic. If we could get a black slope as well, that would be good. Although I don't believe that we've got any skier profiles that are going to be able to take advantage of the red slope, or the black slope, I should say, at this stage of the game. Right, that's looking good. And just merge it in there. Again, it's red. It's red. There's a tiny tiddly little bit of blue there, but again, I'm not too bothered about that. Right. I mean, on the whole, I gotta be honest, I am very, very, very content with how this is looking. This is looking like a pretty professional, slick operation, if I do indeed say so myself. I think we've got a little bit of satisfaction here. Has fallen lack of security. Why is that the case? Does the ski patrol... I tell you what, the ski patrol lodge doesn't actually cover all the way up here. I can fix that. I can fix that relatively easily. Although, to be honest, for all the... I think it'll be fine. Yeah, awaiting assignment, movement in progress. Yeah, the problem is that if somebody falls in this area, then... you know, we're gonna have an issue. I say we're gonna have an issue. It's not a huge issue, but it is an issue nonetheless. Right? What's your issue? You want to visit a soup bar? You can visit a soup bar. You can visit whatever type of bar you want. I mean, well, there's only one type of bar at the moment, I believe. But resort feedback, I think, is generally increasing. You want to visit the soup bar? You can go and visit the soup bar. Ride 750 meters of blue slopes? You can do that. Ride on 2 different blue slopes? Again, you can do that. Let's make sure that all of our slopes are properly sorted. Yep, they are indeed. It's sort of split the slope into a couple of different ones because this technically counts as a different little slope now. I don't think it particularly matters in the grand scheme of things, but it is noteworthy. We're not seeing any queues on any of our lifts yet, which is great. Very, very, very satisfied with that. That's looking pretty darn professional. I did notice that you looked disgruntled. Yeah, so you didn't ski 750 meters on red slopes. But that's probably because... I guess you probably just didn't ski much on the new slope at all. Or you ran out of time. I don't know. Doesn't particularly matter. The snow groomer, I should say as well, determines how well the slopes are groomed. That increases security because the snow is performed better or something, or performs better. I don't know. The snow is more uniform, more compact, more nicer. Just better in general. Either way, things are looking pretty good. Which slope is waiting for a snow groomer? That's okay. Required maintenance. It's going to happen. We've set a target quality of 100% for all of our slopes, which is quite a high bar. Don't worry, like we will manage to survive. That's fine. Are these people saying that they don't feel secure on this lift on the way up? To be fair, I'm not entirely sure that, you know, going on a ski lift is perhaps, well, it is safe, right? But it's just a bit spooky if you're afraid of heights, right? So, you know, maybe one to consider or reconsider if you're afraid of heights. Anyway, look, this ski groomer, the snow groomer, it's doing a fine job. It's doing a fine job. You know, slope weighting for snow groomer. If we were to lower the overall quality of what we were accepting, then as you know, as an appropriate snow height, then that would be fine too. Now, other thing to consider: do I want to maybe try and make a black slope? I really don't think I can. You know, I really don't think I can. I would dearly love to, but I don't think that we can until we get a new gondola type ski slope. Right, does anybody else need any more ski slopes? I don't think so. Oh, you've come so close, but you haven't managed yet. Yeah, maybe I want to make a slightly longer slope, a slightly longer blue slope. How about that? Too close to another junction. That's okay. We'll set off here. Slightly more blue. Slightly more blue. Slightly more blue. I mean, sure, why not? Like, there's absolutely no reason that we can't have, you know, something like that. Something like that to connect up the two areas. That is totally fine. It'll spice things up a little bit. And the good news is that we're still directing everybody who wants to ski on blue up that way. Now, is anybody actually going to utilize this slope? I have absolutely no idea. But it is definitely an option. I mean, that is an absolute massive signposting if I ever saw it. Looks like people want to continue down here. That's fine. That's fine. You want to take the left route instead of or you want to take the right route instead of the left route. That is a-okay with me. I am very content to see that happen. Either way, I think we're pretty chuffed with how things are looking. High altitude kiosks, by the way, don't actually have to be in a low altitude position. They could be, for example, in a high altitude position up here. They're not going to be quite yet because they don't need to be, and I don't particularly want to deal with that, but they could be. It is definitely a possibility. We're also going to start to see some of these queues perhaps get a little bit out of hand. But again, I'm content to leave it there for now. Number of visitors is creeping up at not an alarming rate, a very comfortable rate, actually. We're very happy with that. How's our reputation looking? Skier feedback is 89-90%. I mean, that is pretty flippin' good, if I do indeed say so myself. That is not too bad. Slope condition is at 95%. Ski lift condition is at 96%. Ski patrol efficiency is at 100%. The fall rate, number of falls to skiers in the resort, I believe that is set by the slope condition and ski lift condition. So, you know, like, it's a low number. It's less than 10%, like pretty substantially less than 10%. So, I mean, I don't think that we can really, again, complain about that altogether too much. Skier waiting for assistance. That, yeah, you actually, I don't think can be rescued. I think we may have to get a ski patrol lodge up here, which I didn't really want to do. But we'll do it. Yeah. Okay, well, hopefully this is going to increase people's security. Yeah. Good. Good stuff. There we go. Get you picked up. You get back to skiing. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Now, hopefully we build up security. Maybe we get some more. I don't know. Get a bear statue. Sure. Just pack this area with bear statues. Look at how densely packed. Again, I really don't think there is any downside to doing this, as it's not like it takes a volunteer to run. We're softening the appeal blow with bear statues. Oh, you love to see it. I will say, bear statues are going down a storm. Well, they will when they get built anyway. Either way, they're all facing the same direction, like some weird sort of cult-like occurrence. But hey-ho, it's happening. Right, so high-altitude kiosk, we're starting to see people are running out of energy, which means that they need rest. What provides rest? Rest is provided by the high-altitude kiosk. Right, let's get another high-altitude kiosk. And then let's also get ourselves another sunglasses shop, which we can do, again, relatively easily. And that will double our capacity. Again, not perfect, but it's okay. How's this looking? Soup bar. Soup bar can deal with up to 7 people at once, which is great. Right, we're about to hit reputation level 1, which is pretty huge for us. It's going to allow us to unlock research. That's when things are just going to go absolutely bananas. In a good way. In a good way, of course. We're starting to see, by the way, a little bit of a queue develop here. Just for blue, I think, right? A little bit of a queue for red, but not too bad. How's green looking? A little bit of a queue for green. We've got 170 visitors. I mean, that's not too shabby. Right, so next assessment is in 8 hours. We are hopefully going to pass our reputation mark in whatever it is, the 8 hours or so that we're able to deal with that. And then we can start looking at our research. In fact, technically, we could take a little sneak peek at the research right now. We've got a couple of different categories to look at. Services, small fast food, dedicated storage area, small shelter. What does this require? Reputation level 2 in order to unlock. So, you know, there's a couple of things that we can unlock. In fact, there's quite a lot, actually, that we can unlock just in general. But there's a couple of things that we can unlock very, very easily. With 6 pounds less per pole, the motor will have more available power so it can run faster. Yes. Skeetos plus 20 miles per hour, meters per hour. I have no idea. Load responsive grip plus 5% max gradient. That's cool. 4-person fixed grip chairlift. That's very, very cool. So that's going to help address our capacity. Wear and tear is down. 2-person fixed grip surface toe. No idea what that's going to do in the grand scheme of things. What is this for? Snow tires. Volunteers have been losing valuable time skidding. Movement speed up. Long distance walkie-talkies. Range of operation. That's nice. Fast food we've already talked about. Dedicated storage area, decoration, etc. Either way, I've wittered on long enough that we basically get access to everything that I was discussing. And we also get a few more types of people coming to visit our resort. So we've got nervous newbies, we've got snowplows, and we've got bold adventurers. Now, my understanding is, by the way, that, you know, it's pretty simple, right? People are one of these 4 different categories. So we shall see what happens when, you know, more people end up joining. But basically my understanding is that these same people are going to want to do the same types of runs, obviously with the exception of the bold adventurers who are advanced. They will need to get something special created for them, which is going to be a challenge. Anyway, let's get the research lab done, and let's do it in our service area, which is just turning into ooh, can I even squeeze that in there? Being blocked by slope 4. Well, I don't exactly love that. It's going to lower our appeal over here, but I guess we'll do that nonetheless. What do you want? Yeah, okay, so all these bold adventurers, none of them are able to do anything because there's nothing to ski on. Look at this mountain. This mountain is crying out for a black slope. Absolutely is. We're also starting to see, by the way, some problem queues. That's okay. We'll get ourselves some upgrades. We'll get ourselves some upgrades very, very shortly, as soon as the research lab is complete, which is going to be great. How are we doing for volunteers? Plenty of volunteers in the bag, which is marvelous. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. Okay, right. Let's get some research started. So, I think we want to try and get 4-person chairlift. Yeah, I think we want to try and get the 4-person chairlift. Then, yeah, so this, and then this. And then this, probably. I would imagine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is too... Yeah, so the queue can only go up to 25 at max length, because that means that we've got the rest of the people up to 38 actually on the ride. It's not a ride, but you know what I mean. On the lift. We're up to 356 visitors. I mean, that is a quite astounding... That is quite an astounding increase in the number of people that we have. I will say, though, Reds we're doing fine for. Reds we're doing fine for. That's okay. That's A-okay. We're just going to have to sort of suck it up. I'm afraid the people that are wanting to ski on black slopes, they're just going to have to suck it up as well. There's no other way around it. People that want to ski on blue slopes, gonna have to suck it up. Now, if I wanted to adjust, well, I can't even anymore, but if I wanted to adjust my slopes and perhaps introduce a blue on the sort of red circuit, I could. I don't particularly want to. I'm not particularly bothered about doing that. It's time, by the way. Modernize ski lift. Appeal is down, but max length increases. Max gradient increases. Maximum capacity is 22 skiers per hour. What is this? Yeah, so it's going to get plus two skiers per hour. Maximum capacity is going to increase, like, tremendously. Let's get that upgraded. We'll only do one at a time. Not like it particularly matters. Look, we've already hit our reputation level, so, I mean, that's fine. It's going to take a little while to get this upgraded. I mean, it's a pretty substantial upgrade, but why not? Let's just go through and get everything researched that we possibly can. +5 appeal? Sure. Snow tires for movement speed? Absolutely, why not? Let's do that. And then we got a whole bunch of research stuff queued up. We'll progress as swiftly as we possibly can to reputation level 2. Look at this. Look at the size of this thing. Very, very nice. Nice size, yeah. Brilliant. Boom and boom. Okay, so we should... If I flip back to here. Yeah, so we've got up to 48 attendance now, which is great. We obviously are dealing with a few more skiers per hour, which is great. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And obviously we have more skiers per lift, which is kind of cool. Right, let's do the same over here. There we go. Let's get that sorted. And let's continue to do a whole bunch of research. Yeah. Okay, reputation hopefully going to increase. And do I need to do anything else? No, not really. As long as my lab keeps working away, then I'm going to be happy. What do we get? Simple gantry. Excellent. Do I need to upgrade this again, by the way, or is that fine? No, I don't think so. I've already got the, yeah, plus 20 miles per hour. I don't know. Increased speed, which is great. Well, shouldn't that have happened twice? Plus 20. Oh, one's for ski-tows, one's for chairlifts. Okay, I guess there's a technical difference. I guess these are chairlifts, and we haven't actually built any. What is it? Yeah, we haven't actually built a tow. Why would I, to be honest? I'm not sure. A 4-person fixed grip chairlift can do 40% gradient. I think we need to think about creating a specific advanced advanced slope here. Let's do that. Nice. And then let's see if we can maybe try and go up a little bit higher. We'll try and do this. Ski lift is too long. Gradient is too steep. What about over here? Gradient is too steep. I mean, that's not actually bad. That sort of gets us... That gets us to a really, really nice place in, 2 lifts, which feels like quite a deal, if I'm honest. Anyway, let's queue up yet more research, because we're on repair training. 2-person fixed grip. I'll take that. just in case. I don't think it's actually going to make much of a difference, but hey-ho. 200 meters range of operation. Then we'll queue up fast food. Sure, why not? Okay. Right, so the objective of this is to create at least one nasty, nasty route. And we're talking the nastiest of the nasty. Like, straight down the flipping mountainside. Look at this. Look at this. If it's even red for a little bit, we want to try and cut that out. There we go. We want the proportion of black up here to be as high as we reasonably can expect it to be. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not bad, and it's our first attempt at a properly difficult route. We will see. We will see if people start to take it on. We also need to check, by the way, that the ski patrol can actually reach it. They can't, or they can reach like a bit of it. Let's maybe introduce like another 50%. What about the snow groomer? Snow groomer can reach. I think that counts as reaching all of it. Ski patrol lodge. Yeah, get that up here. Yeah. Okay, that's open. It's black. It's rated as black. That's good. Is this gonna start taking anybody? Yes. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Some proper maniacs who are interested in skiing some difficult rides. A lot of lack of security here. A lot of lack of protection. Protection is from the sunglasses shop, right? Yeah, protection is from the sunglasses shop, which is problematic because we don't have enough of it. Let's get another sunglasses shop. Build it over here. No reason not to. That's fine. And you know what? Let's also maybe try and just get some more high altitude kiosks. Stuff like that. You know, just up in the mountains. Although, actually, that might inadvertently create a little bit of a problem where some people can't get down if they want to ski green. Ah, whatever. Who cares? We'll give it a shot. One person is complaining about a lack of appeal. That's disgraceful. Dedicated storage area, and then we'll get the helmet rental, which is going to produce, hopefully, a little bit more protection for everyone. Which is great. Now, there's still, what is this? This is still protection. Everybody still needs protection. Okay, well, we can get more sunglasses shops if that's what is required of me, then that's fine. Ski patrol team looks good. I mean, the entire area is well covered by ski patrol teams, so we shouldn't really have any safety issues. We have the occasional issue with eating food. To be fair, we do only have one soup bar. But I can get myself a... What is this? Raclette stand? Building is blocked by... Okay, it's fine. Build another one of those and build a raclette stand. I feel like we should build a raclette stand somewhere classy, you know? Up here. There we go. We're changing the terrain a little bit as well, which is kind of nice. Either way, this is looking quite nice. Okay, says that we do have a problem queue. This is a problem queue for mostly nervous newbies. That's fine. Ski 1,000 meters of blue. There's a small fast food stand. Well, you can do that now. You can do that now. You know, don't let your dreams be dreams. You too can visit that small fast food stand. If that's what you want. Did we get that helmet thing done? No, we're gonna need to finish that up. We're gonna need to finish this up first, and then we'll be able to get helmets. Now, appeal. How is appeal looking? It needs to be fixed apparently. Oh, it's this research lab, isn't it? That's causing all of the misery and chaos and unhappiness that is likely to. Look, just don't ski through the. Gosh darn it. What is this? Eagles? I'm not even building the eagles facing in the right direction. Does that matter? I don't think so. I don't think it matters at all. All that matters is that we push back the sea of red. People will rate my appeal highly. Okay. Good. What about now? Helmet rental. Let's get helmet rental, and that's going to fix our issue, I hope. This is looking distinctly busy. Yeah, maximum capacity. I must say that is somewhat disappointing. Although that being said, is like there is another opportunity for another like blue route here, or another blue route. What am I talking about? Another green route. It would involve me ditching the research lab, but is that so much of a problem? I mean, it's not, because I'm just about to finish up all of the research anyway. All the research for level 1, that is. It's not like I need more money, is there? Is it? You know, so yeah, okay. Let's ditch this lab. Oh, nice. That's handy actually. Ditched all the eagle statues too, which is great. Let's get ourselves. Ooh, that can handle a 50% gradient. Now, that's kind of interesting, but more so than that, ski lift. Yeah, what's the max length? 250 meters? No, I kind of want a long one. Ski lift is too long. Yeah, we're going to go for a nice leisurely green over here. A large slope? Sure. Nice leisurely green. Nice and leisurely green. I hope I'm going to be able to pull that off. This looks distinctly blue. We're going to just have to take it even chiller. I really think that it would be a... Okay, well, we can't go uphill for one, which is true, I suppose. I really think it would be a bad idea if we introduced a little bit of black level difficulty onto a green hill. There we go. This is chill. A little bit less chill. You know what? We'll give people a little bit of a challenge. I kind of want to try and keep it green. I mean, I think blue at an absolute max, right? For slope cannot cross itself. It's not crossing itself. What are you talking about, video game? Yeah, like blue at an absolute max. This is a... There we go. If we're gonna have to get down this flipping hill somehow. What if I just connect over here? That's a great idea. Problem solved, because that's already a guaranteed green. Beautiful. Okay, that's a really long route as well. That is a nice route. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That is a good route. That is a good green route. We need to rebuild the research facility somewhere, but I mean, I'm content to do that later. Let's get the helmet rental facility set up. Does this torpedo... It actually increases appeal, which is kind of nice. I guess we'll keep the helmet safety area over here. That's fine. What's going on over here? People are... Oh, these are two groups of blues. That's a-okay. Again, it would be really, really nice if we could increase the speed of some of these lifts, or indeed, you know, something like that. That would be good. Green should start piling up here as well now, which is great. That is really, really good. What we can also do is we can introduce, for example, we can have a two-person fixed grip surface tow, which we just unlocked. We can go up pretty high, for example, and we could say, right, it's not going to fix all of our problems, but it is, I say that's not going to fix all of our problems. it is going to allow us to perhaps get just a little bit of extra capacity into... I was initially hoping to get blue, extra blue. But you know what? Maybe red is... Maybe red is the way. Maybe red. Maybe I've inadvertently created a little bit of extra red. You know, I think that I'm totally okay with that. Blocked by the lift. Blocked by the lift. Blocked by the lift. I mean, it's not blocked by the lift. Too close to another junction. That's fine. Okay, you know what? I've created another red run. That's okay too, because we needed to solve, you know, for the red run. So that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice as well. Plus, it gives us an opportunity to bring out, you know, the new one. This can be upgraded. I don't know why I haven't upgraded this yet. That's already been upgraded. And everybody who's looking for the red run is, of course, now going to go up there. Yes, so blue still needs a little bit of extra capacity. Where on earth that goes, I have no idea. Actually, tell you what, there is the opportunity perhaps to get another blue... I say another blue run. A first blue run over here. Might be a little bit difficult to manifest, but... given that our sort of tolerances are a little bit greater, is that, what does that end up making? It's a mostly blue run, right? I mean, I gotta be honest, I really don't love that, only because I've occupied so much space with this run here. That is a blue run. That is a blue run. I mean, it's mostly a blue run, so I'm not too dissatisfied with that. Required maintenance. Let me have a little look at the safety overlay. Safety overlay is very, very poor here. What's the operation of ski patrols? It's okay, so we should be able to address that. We should be able to address anything. Fact of the matter is that we probably just don't have enough. Actual ski patrols. Yeah. Waiting for lots of intervention there. What about the quality of the snow? Range of the snow groomers is fine. Everything is green. Everything is green. So I'm okay with that. Right, why are some people upset? People are upset about, what is this? Ski on one black slope of more than 400 meters. Oh, is that because I had to upgrade the thing? What did I have to upgrade? There is definitely a black slope. It's definitely open. Definitely able to connect up here. Yeah, so what's the issue? Literally nobody is using this. Okay, clearly something has happened that has stopped our... ability to please difficult skiing customers. I don't know what it is. I have absolutely no idea what it is. Can we try... I know we can't cross over here. Ski lift is too long. I feel like that would be kind of... that would be kind of cool. If we could make that happen. What about that? Here we go. I'm really trying to get... Okay, all right. Video game, come on. Throw me a bone here. It can start off... Okay, I mean, that is not going to work. Yeah, and this is one of the sort of, I guess, more major problems of this game is that we can't edit. We can't edit a route that we've already created, so we'd have to just destroy this route, which... Again, I want to know why this ski lift, like, isn't in operation. Like, it should be. Like, it's open. It's good. We've got volunteers present. Is it maybe something to do with the fact that the small fast food restaurant has blocked things? I don't think so. What if we literally just try, like, redrawing this black route? Straight down the mountainside. Literally straight down. Sure. And actually gives us a good opportunity perhaps to connect this in here too as well. There we go. Let's see if that works. I don't know why it wouldn't work, but I hope that it does. Anything? We have literally a whole bunch of slopes that are waiting for snow groomer, but not much we can really do about that. Actually, tell a lie. There is absolutely categorically something that we can do about that. We can build another snow groomer, which I would really like to do centrally, but it doesn't have to be done centrally. It could be done up here, for example. Right. Oh. Okay, people are terrified because they're coming down. No. This needs to be advertised as black. Absolutely no way, Jose. No way people should be coming down here without the skill and capability to do so. Right, now, apparently, everybody who can ski at the highest difficulty is going to go up here. Hopefully, we should have kicked out all the newbies, the greens, and they should be skiing around here. But apparently, just, yeah, nobody's interested in skiing up here. Okay, not sure about that. What about another two-person fixed toe? Slope that is too steep. God, this is a... Yeah, that's gonna be an absolute challenge to conquer. But I really don't understand why this operation isn't working as it should be. Let's delete it and then maybe try again. Again, this is, I guess, probably the most disappointing aspect of this entire... Gradient is too steep. Yeah. Actually, no. I should destroy that and try again. One of the most disappointing aspects of this game is that there is just, unfortunately, a tremendous number of bugs. There really, really are. And that really, really sucks because... I mean, the slope is going to be too short. Make sure that's advertised. Okay, delete that. Make sure this is advertised as black, as it rightfully is. And then let's hope that that maybe fixes the issues that we're having. Either way, reputation is going up. So, I mean, it's working. It's going in the right direction. Where's the problem queue? Problem queue with green, access to green. Again, this is where we need access to just a bigger lift, a bigger ski lift. We also probably should think about maybe getting ourselves... hold on. Right. Black, excellent. Are people going to start queuing up over here? Attendance is still 0. It's all connected. It's all working together. There should not be any issues. Maybe I have built one too many eagle statues. Let's maybe try deleting some eagle statues. Maybe it's the cursed eagle statues that are, or the bear statues that are putting people off. That are putting people off riding on this chairlift. I have absolutely no idea. I really... Oh, I'd tell you what it is. It could be the height. It could be the height. It might be the height. It might not be, though. I do not know. Is that level? I can't really tell. We can't cross over. That's the unfortunate thing as well. Right, destroy this. That looks pretty level. We also can't do any terrain modification here. See, that looks good to me, but... How level is that? That doesn't look very level at all. Okay. New plan. Let's keep trying. Let's keep trying to find something. That, I'm content for that to get built. That's fine. Let's go up here to here. There we go. So that's absolutely much higher. Right? Then let's fix the issues. We'll fix this with a little, I don't know, small shelter thing in the middle. There we go. That connects, that joins the dots. That's cool. And then let's go and fix this up here. And we'll do that with a short, narrow slope, which you're going to tell me is too close to another junction. I'm going to disagree with you. And then I'm going to just go for it anyway. Right. So we have made a... blocked by the navigation zone. No, I understand it's blocked by the navigation zone, but that's why I'm going to fix it. Alternatively, why don't we just stick a flippin'... What do most people need here? I think they need... What is that? Protection? Let's get another helmet kiosk stand. Does that do it? No. Does that do it? Nope. See, it's just... It's such a nasty, nasty little... It's too short to be built. Well, it shouldn't count if it's too short to be built. Okay, alright. You know what, video game? Fine. Have it your way. We'll add an extra little nubbin to make it work, even though it looks awful. Look at all these people waiting to go. Brilliant. Excellent. Well, they all got their fun. But they're all exhausted now and they're all leaving. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Anyway, has this height discrepancy, has this fixed the issue? It actually maybe has. It actually maybe has. That's kind of good. Don't know what's happening on the exit there, though. Hey-ho. Right, there's a problem queue. About to leave the resort. Yeah, that's because there's a lot of people that are really wanting to ski and really can't. Also, we have just far too many. We have just way too many people relative to what we actually... to what we can actually cater for. Yeah, like a lot of people need rest, so let's get some small shelters. To be honest, it kind of makes sense to have... Sure. Kind of makes sense to have the small shelters down here. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we still have some problem queues, but at least we should have loads and loads of small shelters. And I will say, by the way, our reputation increasing solidly at a very, very, very respectable, decent rate. Yeah, I'm not super happy about the fact that we're still having capacity issues on almost all of our rides. With the exception of the red one, actually. That's good. That's about 50% capacity. What about this one down here? Yeah, there's fewer people that are interested in skiing black slopes, but is anyone actually on this one? What are you complaining about? It's open. What are you moaning about? We can put some services up here if you want. But I mean, I don't think it's going to make a difference. What is this? The high altitude kiosk. Get the soup bar. And we'll get the other one, whatever the other one is. Helmet rental. Although, to be fair, if you're up a flippin' black slope and you haven't got yourself a helmet yet, I mean, what on earth are you doing? That is pretty daft. That is pretty daft if that's the case. You're looking around, you're trying to find something to do, and I just have no idea why you're not one to do it. I'm going to delete that again, and we'll try. We'll try one more time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to conjure up the magic of creating a slope for a third time. Literally the same slope, I would hasten to add, for a third time. That looks good to me. That looks good to me. Yeah. Yeah, and we've got the rental kiosks and stuff up here now. If I could make a green route down from here, that would be great. That means we could draw some more, you know, people up to this corner and, you know, get them to spend their money out over here instead. But I doubt that's going to happen. Right, let's get that route. Let's get that route sorted, and let's also get some more ski patrol as well, because I think we just need more of it. So I think everywhere is covered. I think we just need more of them, you know? Okay, are we seeing anyone board this chairlift? No. You seeing anyone board this chairlift? No. I mean, you can only do so much, right? Oh, there are 2 people, 4 people. Well, that's good. Maybe there are people that just want the. Okay, how are people getting down here? That's still no. That should never have been rated anything other than what it absolutely is. It literally only leads to a black run. There is no. There's no other way to get down there, video game. No other way to get down. Also, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to replace the research lab here. Or not, I guess. I'm going to try find somewhere for a research lab. But it might end up being a bit of a pain in the backside to end up placing. Oh. The irony upon ironies. The only place that we can actually put it is an area that nobody wants to go. Which is kind of great, I suppose. Although one singular person is using this chairlift right now. Yeah, of course, it is a green skier who is going to get stuck up here. Oh, didn't I know that it would be the case? I tell you what, I'll rate it as green. I'll rate it as blue. I tell you what, I'll rate it as green. Is that going to cause everybody to pile up here? Probably. Then what if I go back to rating it as black? Yeah, look, I have no idea how to get people to go on that ride. It is absolutely beyond me. The good news is that we will have the reputational upgrade in 2 hours, which is nice. Very, very short term. Look at this. Everybody's getting it. Look, you decided to come up here. You idiots decided to come up here. Don't blame me. Nothing to do with me. Right, should I try and make a blue route down from here? Heh. Easier said than done, I think. Possible to build uphill. Hey, look at that. Gondola, detachable chairlift, 8-person gondola. I mean, look, that's great. Don't get me wrong. I'm delighted, but I have some problems here. This is turning into a rainbow ski. It looks blue. It looks blue mostly. There's some difficult bits, but it's fine. Okay, let's hope for the best on that one. Right, let's also try and do some research. Let's try and get the big stuff. 6-person gondola. Yeah, let's try and do that. GPS assistance, movement speed. That's going to be a nice little bonus. Do the gondola for now. Multi-strand cable, don't really care. Fast motor is good, but controlling cable speed is better. Faster speed, sure, we'll take faster speed. Maybe an 8-person gondola. Actually, you know what? I don't even care about any of that. Give me a multi-strand cable, and then give me a 4-person detachable chairlift, which feels like it should make a difference, but who knows, honestly. Is anybody skiing down this now? It's rated as red. 1 person is riding up here. 3 people are riding up here. This is my least popular area of the ski resort by, like, a wide margin. Yeah. You know, to be honest, maybe I should have pitched my ski resort as something better. This is just, like, it's going absolutely bonkers. I suppose this is the only place that you can actually get a decent black run. Well, no, actually, that's not true. You can get a decent black run up here as well. But people just don't want to. Let's rate this as blue. Moderate risk of falling. You know what? Just enjoy. You know, enjoy a little bit of risk. Enjoy a little bit of risk. No doubt, you know, somebody's going to fall over there, but it's fine, you know. Rated as blue. It's properly rated. Look at that. Look at that. Look at these people. Look at these people queuing up to take a chance. Heroes. That's what I say. Right. Reinforced foundations plus 10% max gradient. That's actually fantastic. The gondola, by the way, would be really, really good to get. But I honestly think that getting the 4-person detachable lift is going to make a much bigger difference. A much bigger difference. Anything interesting at research that I haven't even looked at yet? I mean, probably, right? 12-person gondola, that's nice. Regenerative braking, increased max length. There's a lot of good stuff here. 6-person detachable chairlift. I think, to be honest, the idea of the detachable chairlift is good because I think it just increases the capacity on the specific thing. A 2-person fixed grip surface toe. Is there an upgrade? Is there an upgrade for that? 4-person friction sensors, -2 wear and tear. No. No. Okay, try that. Yeah, I'm a little bit miffed, to be honest, that, again, nobody's interested in checking out the actually challenging slope over here. Yeah, this is, as is suspected, there is a, you know, disastrously high risk of falling over there. Of course there is. Of course there's a higher risk of falling over there. Either way, I don't care about that. Let's get this 4-person chairlift upgraded. Modernization is unavailable for this model. Pourquoi? Why is that the case? We may have to get, oh yeah, we may have to get like a brand new model installed. I think, tell you what, I'm actually shocked that that decides to work. This is, as long as we rate this as blue down to here, right? As long as we rate that as blue, then I'm completely okay with that. So that will, like, in a super weird turn of events, end up, like, doubling our... yeah, in a super weird turn of events, that will actually end up doubling our capacity. I maybe should have got the 6-person gondola for that, but that's okay. We can't upgrade any of these things. Can we upgrade this? No, can't upgrade that. That's a bit of a shame. I feel like we should be able to upgrade the detachable chairlift to the non-detachable chairlift. Or the non-detachable chairlift to the other one. That seems like an absolute no-brainer, but hey-ho. Let's see what this looks like. Because I am very, very curious to see. We have managed to get such an atrociously large number of skiers. So unbelievably, undeservedly. Given the absolutely terrible quality of just our entire resort, frankly, but also just the quality of the runs is not that good. Is not that good at all. Right, as this again, 85%. This is gonna go gangbusters. Let me tell you, it's gonna go gangbusters immediately. Are these red skiers? Yeah, these are red skiers. I say it's gonna go gangbusters immediately. It might not go gangbusters immediately. I'm expecting a lot of blues to make their way over here. It's a nice little bit of extra spice. It's a newer, more efficient model. What does it do? 39 skiers per hour? as opposed to just the 25 here. What if I just close this one? Just close it. Just close it. Literally just go on the other one. Just go on the other one. Look at that. Look at that. High capacity. High capacity. Quality guaranteed. Now, again, the other issue that that I was gonna mention with regards to this game. So we've obviously got the fact that you can't modify slopes, which I think is yeah, pretty problematic actually. I think really should be something that I hope is added, although I suspect it probably won't be. That feels really important. So I'm pretty disappointed that's not in the game. Also the ability just to upgrade, like, you know, 4-person fixed grip chairlift. That should be upgradable into a detachable, right? Surely that seems like a rational thing to be able to upgrade. There's also another weird sort of issue with booting the game up where you can't build unless you save a game and then reload into the game. I don't know. That's a super weird one. I think it's got something to do with the new implementation of the tutorial. But what can I say? So anyway, yeah. That's my kind of like thoughts on Snowtopia. I really like it. But it is like such a flawed... It's like such a flawed finished product that I'm not really sure that I can wholeheartedly recommend it. I mean, I dearly wish that I could. But I'm not really necessarily sure that in its current state I can. The problem is that the current state going to change at any point in the near future? Well, I'm not confident that it will. I can hope that it does. I think there has been some talk about the community maintaining it after it leaves. Well, it's left full release, but you know, there was some talk about it being maintained by the community. But again, I just don't know, and so it's difficult, really difficult for me to say, you know, go out and get this one, even though, honestly, I've had a grand old time with it, and even with the, you know, the couple of bugs, I just love flipping managing a ski resort. I love it. What can I say? It's really good fun drawing all the slopes. The potential is just there. It's just so frustrating that it seems to fall at the last hurdle, which is a real shame because it's such a gorgeous little capable and competent game, but with just some glaring omissions. But anyway, we're gonna wrap that up for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Please do indeed consider checking out the Patreon if you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. But for now, and from me, I'll see you next time. Bye.